Hey, I'm glad you made it. Nice to see you too. Well, I figured you'd like to know what kind of plan I've come up with to capture our friendly neighborhood trespasser. So, if you'll follow me, I'll show you what I have set up. Yeah, we just gotta walk over to the other side of the property. It's not that long of a walk. How's your pack member doing? That's good to hear. They gonna join us after we capture the mutt? Really? Halfway figured that was kind of the idea. Revenge and whatnot. No, you have a point. An eye for an eye and the whole world goes blind. So that does bring up the question. What do you plan to do with them? Yeah, I don't know if I would be able to give you an answer either. On one hand, they might be a new werewolf who doesn't know better. On the other hand, they might intend to do harm and are trying to figure out how much they can get away with without response from us. Yeah, we're almost there. It's just over this ridge. See that lake over there? That's where me and my friend were attacked. Yeah, it is quite beautiful. Now, the funny thing is, I never really cared much for nature until I moved out here. The beauty is calming, and without all the light pollution from the cities, you can actually see the stars. No, I still haven't gotten hold of my friend yet. I'm still very worried about how they're going to react. No, you're right. I've known them for a very long time. About 12 years, I think. Never thought about how I would want them to react either. I suppose I would want them to accept me for what I am now. The other side of me wants them to shove me away, so that I have no chance to be able to hurt them should anything go wrong. No, I haven't had any human contact in my wolf form. That's kind of why I live out here. Very little chance of a human making their way onto my land. No, I seem to have a good amount of control over my wolf form. But I don't want to tempt fate, you know. Better safe than sorry. So let me ask you this. Do you have any human friends or family that you've told your secret to? How did they take the news? Well, I can only hope that my friend is that supportive. Anyway, we're here. So, I have 5 snares set up in that line of cedars over there. There's a small pond inside the tree line that the deer like to drink from, so I figured that would be a pretty decent spot. If you look down the trails, there are some leaf piles that I've gathered up. Those are pitfall traps that I've dug about 8 feet down. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold up a second. You're going to want to watch your step around here. See those tripwires that I put up along with some motion capture hunting cameras that might let us get a glimpse of our intruder, should they be able to avoid the traps. Yeah, I learned most of this stuff from Boy Scouts and whatnot. And also, the neighbor and I over there were pretty decent friends, and he taught me quite a bit about hunting and whatnot. Yeah, who would have thought that would have come in handy nowadays? Yeah. That's about all I have set up. What do you think? Yeah, I appreciate the vote of confidence, but the question is whether or not our friend will fall for it. Well, concern I have is that I'm worried that the traps won't be enough and someone else will end up getting hurt. Well, I think the next time we smell our friend, we need to be ready to meet them on their terms, most likely in wolf form and hunting together. Yeah, I really don't like shifting when the moon isn't full, but I can do it. Why is that so impressive? The face you're making makes it seem like not all werewolves can do that. What do you mean only pure-blooded werewolves can shift outside the full moon? There's no chance. How could I be a pure-blooded werewolf if I was turned? That doesn't make any sense. Hold on a second. Would would that mean that the one who turned me was a pureblood? No. Okay, I'm lost. Would you please tell me what's going on? So, let me get this straight. You're saying that the only way a turned could be a pureblood was if my family had lycanthropy in my genes. I mean, I guess that makes sense. There was never any mention of any of this whenever we talked about where our family came from. I mean, I wouldn't think a Ancestry.com report would tell you that, but, I figured something. This is a lot to process. Is there someone else who I could talk to about this? Complicated? How could that be complicated? What do you mean by that? Permission? Permission from what? I'm sorry, a council? This is too much. I need a drink. What have I gotten myself into? No. Listen, we'll talk again soon. Hopefully I'll be in a better position to deal with all this information. And until then, you know the way back. I gotta go. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.